How's it going, everyone? The PlayStation Store is running its indie sale right now, and I want to quickly highlight some of the game deals under the price of $5. I typically don't cover the indie sales super in-depth because it's a lot of games that are lower key, but I did want to give mention to some of these games that are on sale. Remember that this sale is ending fairly soon, May 28th, so it's ending right as Days of Play will be coming in. Y'all already know how it's done, so I want to highlight some of these deals. We'll go through them all very quickly. A lot of these games I have not played myself, but all of these received fairly well. Before we get to the deals in this video, a quick word from our sponsor that'll get you these PSN games a little bit cheaper. How's it going, everyone? In this video, you're going to see us cover a bunch of great PSN game deals, but with these deals already available, you can get these deals even cheaper by utilizing ENEBA.com, where they've got $100 PlayStation Network keycards available even cheaper. So the idea is you'll want to stack these cards with the deals already available or anything that's available on the PlayStation Store. They've got $100 PSN cards down to $87. You'll have to pay a bit of a service fee, but you'll still get it much cheaper than that regular $100, and you'll stack that on top of the deals that the PlayStation Store is running, and you can get some great value offers. Not only that, if you don't want to take advantage of the deals that are available on the PSN Store, you can check out upcoming games. We got Doom the Dark Ages coming out later this month. We got Elden Ring Night Rain. There's going to be a lot of big games coming out that are going to be quite expensive, but you can get them a little bit cheaper by checking out ENEBA.com and getting yourself some PSN credit. Link in the description box below, and now on to the video. So let's get right into it. Wizard of Legend is 70% off for $4.79. This game is beloved. A fast-paced dungeon crawler with an emphasis on dynamic magical combat, quick movement, and even quicker use of spells will allow you to chain spells together to unleash devastating combination against your enemies, unlock over 100 unique spells, and discover powerful spell combinations. A wide variety of elemental spells allows you to create a hand best suited to your playstyle. Dive headfirst into the fray, or stand back and let your minions do the work for you. Play solo or co-op. The choice is yours. So that's on sale for $4.79. Next up, we have Enter the Gungeon. $3.74 on this. A bullet hell dungeon crawler following a band of misfits seeking to shoot, loot, dodge roll, and table flip their way to personal absolution by reaching the legendary Gungeon's ultimate treasure, the gun that can kill the past. Select a hero or team up in co-op and battle your way to the bottom of the Gungeon by surviving a challenging and evolving series of floors filled with the dangerously adorable, gun-dead, and fearsome Gungeon bosses armed to the teeth. The Gungeon. Enter the Gungeon, a constantly evolving bullet hell fortress that elegantly blends meticulously hand-designed rooms within a procedurally generated labyrinth bent on destroying all that enters its wall. The Cult of the Gun-Dead. The Gungeon isn't just traps and chasms. Calm your nerves and steady your aim as you face down the gun-totting Cult of the Gun-Dead. That is on sale for $3.74. Next up, we have Spiritfarer Farewell Edition. This game is really well received, and it's a super artistic, more of a relaxing game, but also a game that'll certainly make you think. It's a cozy management game about dying. As a ferry master to the deceased, build a boat to explore the world, care for your spirit friends, and release them into the afterlife. The Spiritfarer Farewell Edition also includes the heartwarming base game and 3 major content updates. The game has had a very positive reception on Steam, actually overwhelmingly positive. 40,000 reviews, 95% of those are positive, 84 on Metacritic as well. Great art style, and if you want something that will certainly make you think, but also at the same time a fairly relaxing game, I think you'll find that with Spiritfarer Farewell Edition. Again, $4.49 for that. Go check that out. Next up, we have American Fugitive, 80% off for $3.99. Certainly a throwback to the classic style of Grand Theft Auto games, a modern take on classic sandbox action, offering a new top-down open-world single-player experience. Welcome to Red Rock County, a sleepy American town with a booming criminal underbelly. You take on the role of Will Riley, no angel for sure, but not a killer. Yet the cold-blooded murderer of your dad is the crime they locked you up for. Fueled by grief and a burning desire for vengeance, you'll bust out of jail intent on finding the real culprit. Once outside, you'll need to blend in with the townsfolk to avoid recapture, establish contact with the criminal underworld, and stay one step ahead of the police dragnet. Set in the deep south of the 80s, American Fugitive is a love letter to the classic movies of the games and movies of old. A modern take on classic sandbox action, a mature game based on an original story, a stunning open world environment, and choose the life of a felon, perfect your driving skills, a wealth of activities as well. All that for just $3.99 with American Fugitive. Fugitive. Next up, we talked a little bit about relaxing game and more casual games with Spiritfarer, but Cat Quest 2 certainly fits that criteria. 70% off for $4.49. Look, if you are looking for something to fit like a total polar opposite of the challenging Souls-likes that you're playing or super emotionally engaging games, Cat Quest will offer you exactly that. It's more of a relaxing, casual game with a lot of charm to it as well, and you've got a brand new story set in the world of Felongard and beyond. All new Switch and co-op gameplay, play as both cat and dog, either alone or with a friend. New weapon types, master swords, staves, and more to become a formidable fighter. More spells bring even more furry judgment to your foes. New passive abilities whose attributes can be mixed and combined for endless possibilities. Exciting and varied dungeon filled with new traps and obstacles, making every pounce into the unknown a fresh experience, and embark on a litany of side quests, each telling its own story and expanding the lore and universe of Cat Quest. $4.49 for Cat Quest 2. Next up, we have Trek to Yomi, 75% off for $4.99. One of the few games we did a full review for on this channel. I liked a lot of aspects of the game. Unfortunately, at a $19.99 price point, its initial price, it was just way too expensive for the length of game that you were getting. I hate to judge games based on their length, but when a game is 3 to 4 hours long and it's 20 bucks, I see why people would step away from picking that up. But at $4.99, if you're looking for a game that you can beat in 1 or 2 sittings, man, Trek to Yomi is a good time. An incredible art style, aesthetically looks phenomenal, and I think overall it'll be a game that you really enjoy. For $4.99, great pickup, definitely would recommend it. Next up, we have Streets of Rogue, 75% off for $4.99. You'll save an additional 5% if you are a Plus subscriber. Streets of Rogue is a roguelite about player choice, freedom, and fun. The game takes inspiration from fast-paced top-down roguelites and adds free-form, experimentation-driven, emergent gameplay elements of immersive sims and RPGs. Rather than taking place in a dungeon, the game is set in a functioning, procedurally generated city where complex AI informs denizens from all walks of life. It's on sale for $4.99. Again, Plus subscribers will get it for $3.99. Next up, we got Guacamelee 2, 75% off for $4.99. I've often talked about it, but the Metroidvania market is just saturated with a lot of high-quality games, and that goes with, you know, games that resonated a lot and didn't resonate. There are great games that unfortunately did not find a ton of commercial success. Guacamelee 2 found a decent bit of commercial success, but I think for the quality level that it's at, it should have, you know, seen even more success. It's a hilarious game as well. You play as a luchador doing suplexes and whatnot. It's a great time, and for $4.99, I think it's a great pickup. Definitely would recommend that. Fantastic art style as well. Just a lot of charm to that game as well. Vanishing of Ethan Carter, 80% off for $3.99. Great pickup for Vanishing of Ethan Carter. As far as the style of game that it is, it's not going to be for everyone. More of a walking sim, a game that's driven by its incredible atmosphere, but I think they showcase that atmosphere really, really well. For $3.99, I would say it's a decent pickup, and I would definitely give it a shout at that price point. Not super lengthy, but for this style game, it's not supposed to be. Next up, Axiom Verge, 75% off for $4.99. A total throwback to the classic Metroidvania style of games. I mean, Axiom Verge is a love letter to those of you that grew up on the Super Nintendo side of things as far as that era of gaming. Done by one person, pretty remarkable what he was able to accomplish with the game, and $4.99 for it. Definitely think that's a great pickup. Check that out. Turok is $4.99, a classic. This time around done by Night Dive Studio. Completely 3D virtual worlds. Run, jump, climb in any direction in a fully 3D world with the ability to independently look and aim your weapons up and down. Intelligent enemies, variable progression profiles, 14 monstrous high-tech weapons as well. $4.99 for Turok. Next up, we got Shadow Warrior 1 and 2. $4.49 for each, although Shadow Warrior 1, if you're a Plus subscriber, you'll get that for $2.99. Stylish first-person action games, bloody as all hell, and really showcases some great action gameplay. I would play Shadow Warrior 1 first, but Shadow Warrior 2 I do think is the better game, but at this price point, definitely both are worth a pickup. Trine 2, 80% off for $3.99. Great pickup for Trine 2 as far as fun puzzle platformers go. This one has some well-designed gameplay. I know Trine kind of fell off with some of the subsequent titles, but Trine 2, I recall being quite enjoyable. Great art style here as well, and the soundtrack in Trine, low-key a banger as well. So $3.99 on that. Rogue Legacy, $3.39. A procedurally generated castle means every run is different. A roguelite, your character dies, but with each passing, your lineage grows and becomes stronger. Tons of unique traits, 10 different classes to master, over 60 different enemies to test your skills against, and equip your heroes with powerful weaponry and armor. That is $3.39. And lastly, UnMetal is 75% off for $4.99. A bit of a parody here, but a hilarious one as well. Plus, subscribers will get it a little bit cheaper at $3.99. You play as Jesse Fox, who finds himself imprisoned in a covert military base where he was arrested for a crime he didn't commit. Jesse must now escape using his dry wits, quick words, improvised skill, arsenal of warfare, violent explosives, and gadgets, and an elaborate explanation of how it all went down. If that all fails, he'll use his fists. Uncover a plot as you escape from an enemy base where you were imprisoned for a crime you didn't commit. Modern gameplay mechanics that pay homage to a solid classic. Hint, hint, gain experience and skills by utilizing stealth to take down your enemies, deceive, adapt, and do whatever it is that you need to do to escape, even if you have to impersonate a cat. All of that for $4.99 and $3.99 for Plus subscribers. But that is going to do it for me. Again, not the most marquee games in the world, but the indie sale is wrapping up, so I wanted to highlight some of the stuff there. All of these under $5. Go check it out for yourself. And that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, thank you for watching. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.